week 33 of my accutane adventures, and I thought it'd be interesting to do this video in the garage just because I've gotten tired of the same background every time. So, this is garagutane, or is this accurage? Also, I hope you noticed, I got my hair cut. Oh, and last thing, the reason why I'm not wearing a shirt is I thought it would be best to take accutane videos without a shirt. It just hit me the other day because then you can actually see my body acne, and I do have a little bit of it. I have like, you know, a zit or two here and there. That way, just so you guys can judge how my face and my body acne is, you know, in comparison to each other. Now this week my face it's been getting a little bit clearer, but then about midweek I got this big old cysty cyst. So you'll see it right here. It's like big and it sticks off my face. And if you follow my channel, you know that I just did a collaboration with Babyface Fitness on Saturday, posted it yesterday, and a bunch of people on their channel were commenting and being like, strong acne, sweet acne on that kid. And remember, this is a prime example of when you have to, you know who you are, love who you are, be happy with yourself, and when you see people saying things like that, people in the comments or people in real life, whatever situation you're dealing with, you have to be like, oh, cool, good for you. Like, you must be insecure about something in your life because you're picking on someone else, and then just look past it and don't care. Now, if you've been following along with my Accutane adventure videos, then you know that I've been up to 100 milligrams a day where I was at 80 milligrams a day. My doctor wanted to up it and see if it would help me absorb more of the Accutane. Now, I feel like my side effects increased when I first jumped to 100 milligrams, and I feel like I've kind of stagnated again. My face is clear, but I still have these spots on the top of my cheeks and a little bit of my forehead that are not clearing up. So I feel like that's gonna be more weeks, probably another like 4 to 6 weeks until we start seeing that clear up. Maybe we might up the dosage, I don't know. I'm gonna see my doctor on the 7th of July, and I'm going in this week to do blood tests so they'll be able to see what my blood lipids are, my fats, and see how well the Accutane is absorbing into me, and then we'll be able to make adjustments according to those blood tests. Now on to the fan questions, my favorite part of these videos. Seriously, I'm not kidding, they are my favorite parts. Now Emily has the first question, and she says, when will you start to go and travel to meet your fans? Now, every time I go out to travel for a collaboration or to travel for an expo, like a fit expo, or really anything in the States or anywhere, I'll be announcing it on my Facebook, on my Instagram, and of course in a video on YouTube. So if you're following me, you're going to see where I'll be going, you'll know where I'm going and what date it is, and if you live there or you're near there, you are plenty welcome to come meet me. I love meeting every single one of my fans. I've met multiple fans from YouTube here, and they're all super cool, and it's always been a really good experience to, you know, actually meet someone in person and talk to them. And it's really encouraging, and it's positive, and it's just a fun interaction. So keep your eyes peeled on Facebook, Instagram, and YouTube. You will see where I'm going, and then hopefully we can meet. Second question comes from Jay, and he says, is it recommended to pop the whiteheads on Accutane? Now, it is not recommended to pop anything ever on Accutane or not on Accutane. But really, that's kind of impossible. You can't just, I don't know, it's hard. It's hard when you have a big white one and it's totally like primed to pop, and your friends are like, oh dude, that's a good one to pop and all that. It's hard not to, you know, at least lance it and drain it. And what I mean by lancing is using a clean needle, popping it and then draining it. So what I do is I pop the big ones, the ones that are super obvious, the ones that I need to drain out. And then the smaller ones that I'm not gonna be able to actually drain it all, I just leave them alone, because if they're too small and you start pushing on them, you're gonna make them into bigger ones. So I mess with the big ones and I leave the small ones alone. Hey, it's sexy time. Now NHA was concerned about how his sex drive and his libido would affect after he took Accutane, so he was wondering how mine would change once I started Accutane. Now honestly, a lot of people say that you know, you be concerned about your sex drive, it might lower and stuff when you're in Accutane, but it actually went higher. I was more sexually driven and more horny, I guess, in the first couple of months of taking Accutane than I was before, and I still am. I still have a very healthy libido, very healthy sex drive, and I'm very much so driven. I hope that wasn't too raunchy, sorry. Now the final question goes to John, and he says, will you start taking Whey again after you're done with Accutane? Now, as you guys know, if you've been following my Accutane Adventure series for the last 33 weeks, I have not been taking whey protein, which is it's a pretty good staple in most bodybuilders' diets when you're trying to cut or bulk. And it's in all protein bars, and it's in a lot of other things. So it's hard to avoid whey, but I had to start avoiding whey because I heard that whey can aggravate your acne. My dermatologists were hounding me every week being like, are you on whey? Are you not on whey? So I stopped taking whey about 8 weeks into the treatment. Now I'm taking egg protein powder instead of whey just to keep whey out of my diet. Will I start it again when I'm off of Accutane and my face is clear and dried up? Most likely not, but I may experiment a little bit just to see if it does cause me to break out after I'm cured or whatever, after I'm done with the treatment of Accutane. Just as an experiment for myself and even an experiment for you guys so you guys can see if whey is something that can aggravate you even post Accutane treatment. Well everyone, that's it for this week. Thank you for checking out the video. I appreciate it. You guys are so awesome. Thank you guys so much for the support. Appreciate every one of your comments and likes. Please leave any of your questions on this video so I can answer them in the next video. Love you guys all. Team Beyond the Week. Lift heavier, die MIRIN. Have a good Monday.